Hello, my name is Musa Traore, Acting Executive Director of the Hazel Park Primary Zone. I have spent the past 7 years working for the Primary Zone. Over these past 10 years, however, I have seen the Primary Zone consistently fulfill its mission of being a leader among Michigan's 15 primary zones. It has done this by innovating and diversifying its programs. The community investment reflects a shared vision and support for our work, and we have been able to create programs to meet the students' needs, such as the College Success Program, the College Advising Program, and the Community Mentoring Program. We have a shared vision of making post-secondary access a reality for Hazel Park students. We have shown for a decade that this investment is paying off, and we have accomplished what we said we will do, which is to make sure that students can go to and through college or a trade school. Also, the Primary Zone has consistently strived to involve students' voices in the work by asking and listening to our students.
What I think is unique about the Promise Zone from that long ago is we were sort of the guinea pigs, and so no one really knew what was happening or how it worked or what was going on. So it was unique to be with a bunch of people who equally had no idea what was happening. But I think that it was something that experimentally I was glad to be a part of, because then for years to come they could not only learn from us, but we knew what worked and what didn't.
I work for McCready Group. They are a company that has a service, site as a service, software as a service. We essentially take research facilities and we keep track of all of their documentation online for them. So getting rid of all the paperwork and turning it into e-files.
Graduated from Hazel Park High School in 2018, and then I attended the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor and got my bachelor's degree in architecture. And now I am the Challenge Detroit Fellow at Smith Group right out of graduation. I started here, and I love my job. It's pretty awesome.
I got my job in this apprenticeship, and I've been working there since September of last year. I knew about the Promise Zone since all the time through I was growing up. My parents moved to Hazel Park, and they knew the Promise Zone was a thing. They wanted me to go to Hazel Park schools, especially because of that.
The Promise Zone really supported me mostly financially in my first year of undergraduate. Without it, I don't think I would have been able to afford my first semester of textbooks. I wouldn't have been able to afford the food packet that you have to take when you live on campus for the first year, which is required at the college that I went to. And it was something that I really deeply appreciated, and something that as a first generation, college student, I didn't know what was happening. I didn't really understand the process.
I think it's especially helpful for those that are trying to decide if college is right for them. They can go ahead and get 2 years of education, college education, and a degree, all for free. All they got to do is show up and do the work. They don't have to worry about the financial burden, which otherwise would stop a lot of people from even attempting it.
I've always felt really supported by them, and there's that constant check-in from them. Even when I'm not thinking about the Promise Zone, they're thinking about me.
I don't think I'd be where I am now without the Promise Zone. Going to OCC with the credits from the Promise Zone really helped me and allowed me to learn a lot of things and expand my horizons.
I'm incredibly grateful for the amount that they've given me and the help they give me along the way. And like I said, the big goal in the end is to be debt-free, and without the Promise Zone, I'd be looking at a lot longer time span to reach that goal. So I'm forever grateful for them.
I'm in a unique position where economically I can support a lot of the places and events and things that supported me, and that's something that I love about my job and about the situation that I'm in. Then I'm economically stable enough that I can go back and donate, which I do, or that I donate my time. I do a lot of pro bono work in the same places that were offering scholarships to first-year law students who were in the economic position I was in then. And I'm a really big proponent of coming full circle and giving back to the places that helped you get there, and I love that I can do that.
I'm going to finish this fellowship, and after that I'm hoping to go back to grad school. So who knows if the Promise Zone will support me again there, but maybe I'll be reaching back out once I'm in school again.
We have allied with Michigan's vision of 60% of the population obtaining a post-secondary credential by 2030. We are operating in partnership, but our mission is very community-focused. We have centered our work around best practices, research that has supported college access and success, and have always incorporated research into our work. We are a data-driven organization, verifying, analyzing, visualizing, and disseminating that data for a better strategic management to shape local and national policies to support the most vulnerable students' needs. We have worked to increase post-secondary education access across the state, including partnering with the Michigan College Access Network, the Michigan Promise Zone Association, and the Detroit Alumni Success Coalition. Currently, we are expanding to our district's 2 alternative high schools, and we are always looking for ways to increase our overall impact in Hazel Park educational community. I have been in the unique position of playing 3 roles in 7 years: college advisor, success coach, and now in the interim executive director role. These experiences have given me the unique privilege and opportunity to reflect on our successes over the past 10 years, and I can't wait to see what the next 10 bring.